Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, Joseph Parker. Everybody know I roll with Joseph Parker. You know what I'm saying? Roll with Joe. It is what it is, man. You know, Joseph Parker's a good fighter. And, I thought he was sliding when he went to England, against Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. But I explain that pretty much every time I talk about Joseph Parker. So I'm going to try to refrain from doing that this time. But Joseph Parker has a fight against Junior Fall coming up, right? Junior Fall's undefeated, bigger than him. And they're 2-2 in the amateurs, so he better be worrying about that. But Joe seems to be trying to look through Junior Fall, which is probably going to be a little bit dangerous. But Joseph Parker, seeing as though he's been champion before WBO style, he don't like those other people with that WBO championship, right? And the discrepancy going on with Alexander Usyk being the mandatory for the WBO right now, and Joe Joyce being put in front of him. I'm pretty sure that's irking him. So his point is, if I get past Junior Fall, I'm looking for Joe Joyce or Alexander Usyk, either one of them, right? And what I like about Joseph Parker is, it's a lot of things, but one of them is he's respectful, right, of his opponents. He gave Joe Joyce some props and some love for his performance against Daniel Dubois. He saw that Joe Joyce is improving, which I did too, and he acknowledges that, right? And he definitely acknowledges Alexander Usyk and for his accomplishments and his movement and what he's able to do. Because like I told you before, when it comes to Alexander Usyk, people are like, he can't do this, he doesn't do this, he might not be big enough to do this, and it don't look like this and doesn't look like that. And I always just say, well, what it looks like is his hand being raised at the end of the fight. And I know I'm not the only one that notices when it comes to Alexander Usyk that he's boxing royalty, because he went to everyone's backyard directly to become undisputed cruiserweight champion. So he's doing something right. And matter of fact, speaking of Joe Joyce, he's already has a win over Joe Joyce, right? So, he's formidable. But Joseph Parker understands one thing. I got some movement. I got a whole lot of skills. And matter of fact, now I'm injury free. The elbows are taken care of now, so I can throw some punches without pain. So everybody's in trouble. And judging by what I've seen by Joseph Parker so far in his career, I think he's a problem for anybody. You're gonna have to be a great fighter to beat a Joseph Parker, right? And, he has a chin as well. And don't get it twisted. Oh, well, Dillian White had him down. Why did Dillian White have him down? Because he was already concussed from a headbutt, right? And then Dillian White got him later in the fight with a nice peach of a left hook. But other than that, he's been able to take some punches as well. So I just think that Joseph Parker, just make sure that you're not looking through Junior Fall. Because just like his Kevin Barry, his trainer, been telling him, look, maybe we've been on the world stage before, right? But as far as New Zealand's concerned, this is a Super Bowl type fight. Focus on that first. Then we can talk about those other fights. That would just be my advice to Joseph Parker. Focus on Junior Fall. This is huge in this hemisphere. This is a huge fight. And after that, you can get back to the world stage, and there's got to be a little rust on Joseph Parker, so don't take anybody, don't underestimate anybody, basically. Let's see what happens. I think Joseph Parker, if he gets past Junior Fall, him versus Usyk is a damn good fight. For me, it's kind of messed up because I like both of them, right? But it is what it is. Him against Joe Joyce is also a great fight. He would have to definitely show his skill level, because Joe Joyce is definitely confident, definitely like the Juggernaut is a name that really fits to him. So, any fight there is a good one. Now, other than that, all the other fights that he's thinking about, Derek Chisora, I don't know why he wants that, but I think the reason why he's saying Derek Chisora is because they've already were scheduled to fight a couple of times, and he wants to keep his word. That's probably why he wants Derek Chisora, because he shouldn't be mentioning him. But Dillian White is also a fight that I know he would want the rematch from, because if I think that something was wrong with that fight, a little scandal in that fight, then I'm sure as hell Joseph Parker and his team think the same damn thing. So that's probably why he's mentioning him. So let's see what happens going forward with Joseph Parker. I'm rolling with him, and I'm wishing him the best, right? So let's see what happens. Not slighting the fighters that he might fight with Junior Fall. If Junior Fall beats him, then hey, may the best man win there. But I'm going for Joseph Parker because I want to see him in some more very, very super significant fights, because that's where I think he belongs. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.